yeah, this was definitely one of the best opening fights I've seen for like a prelims UFC, and then to have that go right into the Noche right now. I mean, this Sphere was probably one of the craziest events I've ever seen in mixed martial arts.
Craziest event with the weakest card possible.
What do you mean?
Why do you think that?
Honestly, I just don't think it was strong. I mean, it didn't tie me in, and being like a gift to the Mexican people. There wasn't a lot of Mexican people on the card. I mean, we had one winner from two winners.
I think it was 8-2. I think it was 6-2, right? Wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
There should be 8 on there, right?
Yeah, I mean, you had like
this guy.
I mean,
wins.
the main event wasn't even Mexican.
Marab is now Mexican.
It's a valid
The main
point.
event wasn't Mexican at all.
Marab is now Mexican. Now.
No,
He's been adopted.
Yeah, he's an honorary Mexican.
Yeah.
he was he celebrates all his wins at
After
the
he
Mexican
beat-
restaurant with Rampage.
Yeah.
Marab was on Rampage's shoulders last time he won an amateur.
No. I thought he was Mexican when I first met him, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Rampage, remember when you took me to Rob's after party?
You say not.
I was like, where are we going? We drove like 45 minutes out to nowhere, and then Marab's like on his shoulders, and they're like doing these little fucking dances.
See, you say no, and the audience.
He wasn't
thinks I'm
on my
lying.
shoulders.
He was jumping all over your
He
head.
wasn't on my
He had his
shoulders.
nuts all around your neck, and now you get upset because I exposed that.
Why do we got to get all that?
Don't be upset.
He wasn't on my shoulders.
All right, here we
We
go.
walked in the restaurant. He was on some other people's shoulders.
You know what I'm excited to see though is Marab. You know how crazy he gets a little bit with the women these days. Now he's champions.
Yeah.
Get real. Hey, I cannot wait
And
to see
he's
what this
single
kid comes
too,
up
right?
with.
Is he single?
Oh, dude. I hope to God you come out of your shell, Marab.
He looks single.
Yeah, so here we got Osbourne. Why are you checking out him? Why are you checking him out? He looks single. Why are you checking him out like that?
I don't check dudes out like that. We don't have that in common. Brother.
Okay. Oh, here he goes.
He agreed.
All right, Osbourne.
Hey, this was a good fight.
Osbourne versus Rodriguez. Osbourne's making a big name, but Rodriguez is obviously like a shining star right now for the UFC. I feel like a lot of charisma, a lot of attitude, and this was an incredible round one. Hey, Perlo, you were talking about striking as well. These guys that just come out and sit in the pocket and bang. Is there anything specific that you saw from this fight that you liked or didn't like?
This was a great fight, actually. This Mexican kid's tough. Look at the heart on this kid. He gets triangle. Watch.
Yeah.
Some
Watch
guys.
Watch this. It's fucking
Bro, he got
crazy.
flatlined too. It looked like he was about to stop it.
He was a little too hyped, maybe. He came out just fucking springing.
Yeah.
And that kid's athletic. Who's the other guy?
Osbourne.
Osbourne. Yeah.
He's not pulling the arm across. Though.
He's athletic as
He's
fuck.
just sitting there pulling down on his shin.
Rampage, were you here for this fight?
Yeah.
It's
I
the
was
main
there.
card,
Yeah, I was there for that fight. Honestly, Ozzy Osbourne almost knocked him out. Man,
It's not Ozzy Osbourne.
what'd you say? No?
Close enough.
O'Day Osbourne.
Oh, my bad. O'Day Osbourne almost knocked him out. I thought the ref was finna stop it. He sparked the dude, and I remember in the press conference, Osbourne was saying how he knocked out the dude in 30 seconds that beat the other guy.
Yeah.
Rodriguez. And so I thought it was going to happen. I thought he was going to do it in 30 seconds.
It's almost like he woke him back up with more punches when he dropped. They like flatlined him and then woke him back up.
Yeah,
You know,
that happens, bro.
I mean, that was a deep triangle. But I think you're right. If he would have pulled the arm across, it would have been over.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I mean, he's got long, lanky legs, and some guys, when you get them in triangles, they're just crazy, like how determined they are.
But what would you
You
do?
just can't breathe. I don't know how you just.
What would you do if you got somebody in a deep triangle like that? Would you switch to an arm bar?
No.
You just got to get the arm across. You know, like as in a choke. Like it was up here to where if you got it here, now you're choking. Now you're really kind of applying more pressure on the neck.
Did you see anything special from this guy being able to survive the first round that you didn't know about him? Because I know going into this card, Luke, you were talking about everybody's heart and the way people fight nowadays. Like, did you see anything special from Rodriguez?
He's Mexican. I mean, he's
tough, right?
he's the epitome of what this was all about. Yeah. He's a Mexican fighter. This guy's got heart. He showed it through and through. I think this is one of the best fights of the night and the highlights for the Mexican people, for sure.